What if I told you that one of the biggest Christian movements in the world is happening right now in a place where many people once believed Christianity could never survive? Stay with me till the end, because what you're about to hear is not what most people expect, and the real reason behind it is far deeper than politics, rules, or numbers. For a long time, the world believed that Christianity in China was weak, shrinking, or slowly disappearing. Many thought it was only something from the past or something that could not grow under pressure. But while people were busy looking elsewhere, something quiet and powerful began to happen. Not loudly, not on big stages, but inside homes, in small rooms, in whispered prayers, and in changed lives. Today, Christianity is not just surviving in China. It is growing, and not slowly. It is growing in ways that surprise even experts. To understand why, we must first understand the lives of ordinary people. China has changed faster than almost any country in history. In just a few decades, villages became cities. Simple lives became busy lives. Technology, money, and competition grew fast. For many people, this brought success. But for many others, it brought pressure, loneliness, fear, and confusion. People worked longer hours. Families spent less time together. Young people faced strong expectations. Everyone was told to succeed, but few were taught how to find peace. Many people reached their goals, yet still felt empty inside. This is where the story really begins. Christianity did not spread in China because of power or force. It spread because people were searching for meaning, searching for hope, searching for something that made life feel worth living again. Many Chinese Christians say the same thing when asked why they turned to faith. They say, I was tired of pressure, tired of fear, tired of pretending everything was fine when it wasn't. Christianity spoke to that pain. It didn't promise an easy life. It didn't promise wealth or comfort. It promised something deeper. It promised love that does not depend on success, forgiveness that does not depend on perfection, hope that does not disappear when life gets hard. For someone carrying heavy pressure every day, this message felt like fresh air. Another reason Christianity is growing is the power of personal stories. In China, most people do not find Christianity through big events or advertisements. They find it through people they trust. A friend who changed, a family member who found peace, a coworker who stayed calm during hard times. Someone notices something different and asks a simple question. Why are you different? That one question starts a journey. A person hears a story, then another. Then they experience kindness without conditions. They feel listened to. They feel valued. And slowly, faith grows. This kind of growth is quiet, but it is strong. Christian communities in China often meet in small groups, sometimes in homes, sometimes in simple spaces. People sit together, talk about life, pray, and support each other. There is no show, no performance, just real connection. For many people, this is something they have never experienced before. In big cities especially, people feel alone even when surrounded by millions. Christianity offers community in a world full of isolation. It offers friendship in a world full of competition. This is powerful. Another important reason for Christianity's growth is how it answers deep questions. Young people in China are asking serious questions today. Why am I here? What is the purpose of my life? What happens when I fail? What happens when I suffer? Christianity does not avoid these questions. It faces them honestly. It teaches that every life has value, even when someone feels small or forgotten. It teaches that suffering is not meaningless. It teaches that love is stronger than fear and forgiveness is stronger than hate. For many young people, this message feels real in a way nothing else does. Some people think that pressure kills faith. History shows the opposite. When belief costs nothing, people can ignore it. But when belief requires courage, it becomes meaningful. Many Christians in China know that choosing faith is not always easy. And because of that, their faith becomes stronger, not weaker. They don't follow because it is popular. They follow because it gives them strength. Another reason Christianity continues to grow is the role of families. In many cases, one person finds faith first, then their spouse notices change. Then children see peace at home. Slowly, entire families begin to share faith together. In villages and small towns, this can spread even faster. One changed family inspires another. People see honesty, kindness, and care for others, and they want to understand where it comes from. Faith spreads through life, not through words alone. Another powerful reason is how Christianity teaches people to forgive. In a high-pressure society, anger and stress can build easily. Many people carry pain from broken relationships, failed dreams, or family problems. Christianity teaches forgiveness, not as weakness, but as freedom. Many believers say forgiving others changed their lives more than anything else. It lifted heavy burdens from their hearts. This kind of interchange is hard to ignore. Christianity also offers moral clarity in a confusing world. In a time when values feel uncertain, it teaches honesty, humility, faithfulness, and love for others. These values help people make sense of their lives. For parents raising children, this is especially important. Many want to teach their children kindness, respect, and responsibility. Faith helps guide them. Now here is something many people outside China do not realize. Much of this growth is invisible. It doesn't always show up in official numbers. It doesn't always happen in large buildings. It happens quietly, steadily, and deeply. Quiet growth is often the strongest kind. Some experts believe that if current trends continue, China could one day have one of the largest Christian populations in the world. That idea shocks many people. But when you listen to real stories, it makes sense. People are not turning to Christianity because they are forced. They are turning because they are hungry for meaning. They're tired of living only for success. They want a life that matters beyond money and status. Christianity offers that. It offers a story bigger than the self, a purpose bigger than achievement, a hope that goes beyond this life. And once someone experiences that hope, they want to share it. Another reason Christianity grows is how it spreads during hardship. When people face sickness, loss, or fear, faith becomes real. Many Chinese Christians say they first prayed during a crisis, a family illness, a personal failure, a moment when nothing else helped. They prayed not because they were religious, but because they were desperate. And when they felt comfort, peace, or strength, they continued. Faith born in hardship often becomes unbreakable. Christianity also grows because it is lived daily, not just once a week. People pray at home. They read quietly. They support each other. Faith becomes part of normal life. This kind of faith does not fade easily. Now let's talk about something important. Christianity in China is not the same everywhere. It looks different in cities and villages. It looks different among young people and older generations. But at its heart, it remains the same. It is about love. It is about forgiveness. It is about hope. And those things speak to every culture. Before we reach the end, think about this. Faith does not grow because it is easy. It grows because it answers real needs. And right now, millions of people feel a deep need for meaning, peace, and truth. That is why Christianity is growing in China. Not loudly, not proudly, but deeply. If you stayed till this point, you now understand something many people don't. Big changes don't always happen in public. Sometimes they happen quietly, one life at a time, until history itself begins to change. And this story is far from over.